What's up, guys? My name is Zygmunt. I'm a full-time professional eBay reseller. I specialize in reselling menswear used clothing, and here is another video from my little series called Trip to the Thrift. So we are starting off very strong. We found a vintage official France 98 Football World Cup t-shirt. I am very happy to find such memorabilia, either the football ones or Formula One ones, since I'm a very big fan. In the jacket section, we came across a Banana Republic Safari Field jacket with latches and patches and some pockets on the front. And here was a Jack Wolfskin tech support jacket. However, this one was in very bad shape. It was peeling on the inside, as you can see, and it's just not worth it, even if everything in this video will cost €2 each. But no worries, later on I found the exact same jacket in a much better condition and I picked that one up. This one was left behind for someone else to pick up. It's still good to wear, but not good to resell. It would just cause problems, and many people just don't read descriptions or photos, and I'm not risking a return or a bad review from a buyer. Moving along, again in the jacket section we found many blazers. I'm not quite sure what the brand was, since these videos are from a month or two ago. By the time I'm recording this, many days have passed, but we found many jackets. We found, I believe, a nudie jeans, and I was quite happy with these purchases. Moving on to another thrift store. This one was a unknown brand called Polo, but this was a pure cashmere jacket or coat. It was very soft. It had a nylon liner, and why not? It's pure cashmere, but it didn't sell. It's still available to buy from my store. The link is in the description. However, this one, when I got home and took measurements and photos, I found that the button had a hole, an extra hole, because buttons always have holes for them. Next up was a Y2K vintage Fat Farm hoodie, a full zip hoodie. First time I picked up Fat Farm, let's try it. It had some watchers, but it's still available to sell. This one was the highlight of the trip. It's a Etro Milano cotton blazer jacket. You can see the loud interior, the liner. It's a silk blend liner, but the outside was just pure cotton. And this one sold, I believe, for £40 plus shipping on my eBay auctions. Too bad it wasn't a little more flamboyant or pure wool, but turning €2 into 40 is still good. And here is a random jacket made out of pure leather. And for some reason, leather blazer jackets sell, even though I don't find them very attractive. But again, as we say in my country, 100 people, 100 tastes. So each of us can have different opinion and find different things attractive. We move to the next thrift store, and here is a football, I believe it was a Dutch club, a training shirt, but I was not quite sure if it's youth or adult size, but again, try to pick it up. And here is the Jack Wolfskin tech support jacket I mentioned before. This one was in much better shape, and it had a full liner inside, full fleece liner, so this jacket was 2-in-1, and it already sold as expected, because these jackets are quite desirable, and basically you're getting two jackets for a very low price. I believe it was like £15 or £20 plus shipping. I try to mark my items as low as possible because, as you can see, I can get a lot of stock. I found multiple other items, but there will be a little recap on the end. One of them was this Burberry, some kind of coat. I'm not quite sure. It had an official name because it wasn't a blazer. It had many buttons on the front. It was like a chore coat or something like that. For some reason, this one didn't sell. Even though it's Burberry, it was original, it's still available. And here is the recap I mentioned. We found a Massimo Dutti long sleeve polo shirt, a Levi's denim shirt, but I believe that one had stains, so I couldn't sell it. A Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirt. Here is a Brooks Brothers very nice patterned shirt with a small logo on the chest. This one was a Gant denim shirt. Few items I put on the side when I wasn't quite sure if I'm going to pick them up. I had to do a little research, but I left behind basic Nike shorts and a few other items. But the hoodie was from the brand Merle. Usually find shoes from that brand, and I tried to pick up even the hoodie. We are in the next thrift store, and we found a very lightweight, thin polyester Tommy Bahama zip neck jumper in a very good size 2XL. I decided to try my luck with it, but it's still available and not many watchers, or none I believe. So we'll see in the next couple of weeks if it sells. And again, a few more items such as a Fila fleece jumper, that one already sold, a few blazer jackets, and here was a Sherpa lined Pull&Bear denim jacket. I thought I'm going to keep it for myself, but I don't think that's just my style, so we are trying to sell it on flea market later on in the year. A very loud Scotch and soda shirt, and a few more items. It's quite hard to film when everything is crammed and I don't have a lot of time, so we have to move on and go to another thrift store. Here we found multiple coats, such as this Bugatti wool overcoat. Again, I believe this one sold already for about £30 plus shipping. It had a nice liner. It was very quality made, and even though we are on the end of winter, they still sell quite nice for me. This one was a basic Fila sweatshirt. I don't know why I keep picking them up. I just like them, even though they don't sell. Hopefully we'll be able to sell it on a flea market for about €5 or even less. This one's a very loud G-Star long sleeve shirt. G-Star shirts are very tricky. Sometimes they sell, sometimes they don't. I try to pick up the ones that are a little different, and hopefully it's going to be a sale in the next few days. This one was a brand new with tags or without tags J. Lindbergh blazer, nice pattern, slim fit, should sell in the spring or summer because it was a very lightweight one. And a Harry's tweed blazer. Harry's tweed, a bread and butter for me. Always pick it up when I can for quite cheap. And this is a new brand that I found this year. It's called Tagliatore. The blazers sell quite nice, so I picked up even this waistcoat, and it was good that I picked it up because it sold for nice money. It was a linen cotton blend. Next up, I found an Armani jeans. However, they had holes, so I couldn't sell them. I found out when I was taking pictures. And here is the little recap from all the items. Some of them were left behind because they were not worth that much, but I mentioned all the ones that I took home with me. Some of them were personal, some of them were a mistake to pick up, but however, you'll be able to sell most of the items you see here. always make sure that these items are not too faded or have any holes. I left behind those two Leyland Scott items because even though I like the logo, I like the style, they are just not worth reselling. The market is flooded with them. And we are coming to the last thrift store of the day of the video. And here again a Bugatti vest or sleeveless jacket, quite attractive for my buyers, and I believe that one sold already. Here is another coat from, I believe, like an Austrian brand, some kind of Loden, Tiroler, Alpine Loden or something like that. They are usually wool and alpaca blend, and I always pick up these kind of coats when they don't have any synthetic material like a nylon or polyamide or something like that. Unfortunately, it is still available on my store, even though it had a nice liner, so it was very warm inside. Since it was cramped, this is a recap of all the items. I found quite a few. You could see a shirt that I picked up for myself. Here is a Polo Ralph Lauren big logo shovel neck. Again, surprised that it didn't sell immediately because these kind of jumpers sell very fast when they have a big spell out on the front. A Specialized cycling full zip jersey. Adidas track jacket. I left it behind because it had some weird logo, and a few other jumpers like the hundreds one, a yellow nice one, and vintage Nike track pants. And always few blazers. Blazers are left behind. There are like 100 blazers to go through, and I always find some nice brands like Massimo Dutti or Balsilari or something like that with nice pattern, nice material. And when I get them for about €2, I sell them maybe for about $9.99 or $14.99 as a base starting bid. And I just hope the turnaround will be quite nice, since I will get many of them in the next couple of days. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one, and take care. Bye bye.